Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I look a mess right now, but it's like I almost say that in almost every video at this point. Okay, I'm at home, so if you hear those nonchalant dogs that I have backing, just ignore them. So the thing is, let's go straight into the video. I did a video in, I think, 2019 as that I got on Jumia for like 5k or something. Is it 5k or 10k? I'll have to check. It's been a while. So I wanted to recreate that or do a part 2. Instead, I went for, last time I did the wig, so this one I went for bundles. But all the sellers that I bought the last one from, I checked them and they are no longer selling. For some reason, I do not know why. I think some sellers are leaving Jumia if it's no longer profitable or something. But I clicked on all the previous sellers I bought from and all their pages are gone for some reason. So I was like, okay, if I want to sell on Jumia, what would be the margin line? What would be the quality to expect? So I've got some bundles myself, and we're going to be reviewing them today. We're going to be looking at them today. The texture, we're going to do a bond test. Yekwa, I don't have lighter. Let me go look for lighter. Okay, so I'm back. So we'll start with the straight ones. I think I got this for like, hold on, let me check the price. So I got this for 4.3, delivery and shipping included. Now the texture of this hair is not that bad, like it does not even tangle that easily. It's supposed to be straight, right? I have a bot with this hair. Do you see how like lifelike it looks? It doesn't even look like synthetic. First off, it's synthetic and it was not marketed as synthetic. Second off, I wanted plain black. This is more of a like a brownish, just a not jet black. And the third one is the damn closure. I don't want to curse because it's going on YouTube. It's a machine sewn closure. That's why a lot of sellers right now on Instagram and everything, they would only show you their closure this way and say, oh, this is a 2x4 closure, this is a 3x6 closure, blah 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 blah. This closure is so well done if you're looking from this side, but from this side is horrible. And there's no pattern, and the main reason why people want closure is for the pattern, right? There's literally no pattern in this closure, but for the texture I can't even be mad at it. So I'm going to sew this into a wig, and that will be in a separate video. So we're going to do the bond test. I already know that this is not human hair from the feel at all. It's soft, but you know when you can just tell that nah. So we're going to be doing the bond test. So, like that. I don't know if you can see this much on camera. Yeah. So, and this is supposed to be, I think, 10 inches. So it's way longer than I expected. So I already knew that, nah, something is not going to be right. Do you see that? It just wants into bunny mode. This is 100%. No, there's not even human hair inside at all. This is 100% synthetic. The S, the. Do you see that? I keep forgetting to. Everywhere is, yeah, it's smelling like a hairdresser salon, because you know when you burn hair extensions like expression and stuff. That's what it literally smells like in here. This light is making it sweat like crazy. So that's that about that. Let me put this back. This is a pack. In case some people like, no, she's lying. Jumia, I've gotten very good things from Jumia. So I was like, sure. I'm a Yoruba. So I was like, let me give it another try. Especially if you go back to watch that big video from like 3 years ago. Like the things I got were insanely cheap. The closure I got for like 3,000 that time is around 15 now. It's 15 or 11 now, so I already knew that things have gone up. I think that's one of the main reasons why most sellers left Jumia, because things are more expensive and they cannot afford to be extremely cheap, or the profit line is not working for them. Who knows? I think there's the second one. Oh, this is the kinky. The kinky is my favorite. As usual, I'll put a screenshot of this this thing somewhere here or here. I think I have more space here, so I'll put it here. So this is the kinky. For some reason, the kinky is my favorite. Like, it's extremely, when I said extremely soft, Like, you can literally market this as human hair for someone, they will believe you. And for some reason also, it's like scanty. See, I can literally run my hand through it as it towards it. Ibom one video yo. So I can literally run my hands through it because it's so madly soft. So I was like, no, this would have some degree of human hair inside. I'm trying to get my comb. Okay, no, it's synthetic. It's synthetic, but at least it's high grade synthetic. So I really like the kinky. So we'll try to get some. We'll try to get some airs out of it for. Nah, shit, it was tangling like crazy. And this, I think I ordered for this about 18 inches. This is about 30 inches. Can you see this? This is way longer than it came. What I expected. I think the price was about 6,000 or something. It came with complimentary closure. So I was like, nah, this one too is also dagaru. But because I know it will make a good video, I don't mind anyways. See how it just ooh. Therefore, there's no knot here that I just made now. It's not coming off. Oh, don't break my yeah, I broke my comb, Yeah, I broke my comb. No. I was just telling this bitch not to break my comb and show it. I cursed. I have to bleep that out. Hopefully I can. And see, even with all that tangling and everything, this is just the amount of hair that came out. It's so small. So we'll do the bond test on that. So let's talk about the closure. The closure that came with it is equally long. Like, it's the same exact length. The hair is super soft. Jet black, exactly what I wanted. People like, why are you ordering jet black? Why are you ordering jet black? That's because for some reason hairs, after it's supposed to eat for a long time, after like frequent wears, they change color to a lighter color. So if I order jet black and it begins to change color, I know I would still have like a black instead of a brown, because I used to have I think they call them maroon. No, maroon is closer to wine or red on a color spectrum, but there's this kind of brown brown rather that fades. I just look dirty. I used to have a wig like that and I was just embarrassed all through. So can you see the closure is the same length, however, look at it, it's also a machine sewn closure. And the thing is, it would have been amazing if you can just ventilate like an inch, or better still half an inch, because this hair is actually very good and they would have been able to sell it for like a better price, or because the hair is actually, I mean it, like it's very soft. So we'll do the bond test for this too. The only thing they failed on this is disclosure. Everything else I am in love being. And I think I got it for like 6,000 or something, I'm not so sure. It was incredibly cheap. So do the burn test on the kink. I just keep dropping everything today. Now wow. Okay. So what I was saying, there is very little synthetic inside because there's a little bit knot here, but this place does not smell like I'm burning polythene, neither did it go up in flames and the fire quench itself. So this might be 100% human hair or mixed to an extent. I'll put a screenshot here for anybody that wants to get, but the closure is horrible. The color, the length is way more than what I expected. This light is making me sweat. Okay, everything else is perfect except for the closure, and if you can get it yourself and maybe like ventilate part of the closure, that's on you. But they actually wowed me. This is a pack for anybody that's just trying to be a money. Yes, the third one is also a straight. I got about 4 straight, then 1 coily. The coily is where they lost me. I've gotten hair from Jumia before, and I've just gone for the one that was like 12k, because the review on that is like much more believable. The review on this is just like 2, so I was like, let's give it a chance, right? Yes, this is fiber, 100% fiber, synthetic. Even the seller did not even try to put anything indicating that it might be synthetic. However, the reviews were horrible, so I was like, fingers crossed, Yoji. Let's check it out. Let's see what she's up to. And I modeled I modeled for one air company in Lagos. She's based on the island. I think she's based in Lekki. Airbus or Airbus Bank or something. The Airbus or the Air Bank. I would tag her somewhere here. And I wore something like this, so I was like, let me see if I could get something cheaper for that. So whenever I post picture, they were like, this girl has fake life. So that's what I did, right? I got this hair. The main thing was the reviews on this hair were horrible. So when I was getting this hair, I was like, fingers crossed, it might be bad and it might be really bad and it might be fair. So if you ask me to rate this hair, I'll be like, fair, because I got it for like 8 or 7,000, including shipping and delivery, and it's unlike the rest. It's a ventilated closure, even though they could have done better and like take this part off so you can put like concealer or something or you want to wear. However, it just keep coming off. This is one brush and it just keep coming off, and I'm not even using like force or anything. It just keep coming off. Number 2 is, I think the person that bleached this front over processed it, because it's so yellow. I know that it's not looking that yellow here, but like it's so yellow in real life. And maybe if I do my makeup and everything and style it, it will look better. But this is it. And I think I'll give this hair like a 6/10. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I will see if I can rectify the coming off. See, it just keep coming off. Just keep coming off. That's the only part about this hair. That the wealth, I'll put the word here. It's not properly sewn. The machine is not properly. So this I'll give a 6/10. The kinky I'll give a 9/10, except for the closure. The first one I reviewed a 4 or a 3.5/10. That one just did not do it for me at all. The texture, the color, the length. No, the length, they over delivered on the length, but the color, the texture, the closure. This, however, I would get a 6/10 because the hair was well done. God, I'm already at 6 minutes. So this, we already did not expect this to be human hair, but just so we are sure. See, you can see it's burning. It's burning, so we know it's not human hair. However, it did not burn as bad as I expected it to, and the fire did not go as crazy as I expected it to. So I'm guessing this is like high quality fiber or something like that. So I think the fourth one, yes, the fourth one, I got a burgundy, or I hope that's how you pronounce it. I got a burgundy or a Burundi. I know it's not Burundi because I know what Burundi is. So I think I'm hoping it's called a burgundy. I think I got this for how much? 5.5. I got this for about 5.5. So this hair disappointed me and at the same time wowed me. Why? The color is just so shouting. Against my skin tone, I will look like a cheap TikTok and YouTube about my video. But the length, however, is not bad. The texture is not bad. I know this is a synthetic. Before buying, I was not tricked into buying this, so I was not expecting a great texture. The texture is just like meh. It's like an extension. That's an extension, like all this expression and stuff, but it's not that hard, and it's too full, indicating that it's 100% synthetic. If you know anything about human hair, you know it's not always full, except it's double drawn. This is not double drawn. You can see the tip, and it's too full. So I know this one was like this thing. The length is 24, which I was not expecting. So I think I was expecting 22, and the closure, as usual, is machine sewn. The funny thing is that at least the rest were just getting a regular net. These people went as far as buying a confirmed closure net, only for them to sew the thing. I think they got halfway. I was like, fuck it. How much you want to pay me? Just five, right? I'm like, fuck it. I just do whatever I want because this is not it. This is not it. But I think if I make this into a wig, and I make it work, I don't know yet. I'll just dash it out to somebody. So this hair does not get anything from me. I think that this will equally get like a 4 or a 4.5 because the texture is not doing it, but the length is okay. The closure, nah. I just because I've never owned a color wig. The color wig I used to own with all these cosplay wigs, and I said, okay, let me try to get something, and it said complimentary closure, so I was expecting a better grade closure because all what I wanted to pay for was the hair. But knowing that hair are now incredibly expensive, I'm not mad at them. So this is like a 4.5. Let me see what the things I do for internet. Okay, yes, this one, it smells so bad. This is like the horrible of the horriblest. Not only is it not true to length, I've forgotten the name. I think not only is it not true to length, the texture is not it. However, one thing that surprised me is that they add the F13 to use human hair for the closure. I would never understand these people, but it's machine sewn. How much did I get this for? Okay, this one was 3.4. I see why. I see why. I honestly see why. I said it's supposed to be 8 inches. So let's measure it. Let's see if it's 8 inches. Oh, okay. I see why. It's about 12 inches. So I see why it's this horrible. The hair, the texture is just not it at all. But they add the F13 to put a machine sewn closure, and it's human hair. They could have just ventilated the thing. If you're going to put quality grade this thing, at least, I don't know if I would just try to ventilate this myself, because the closure is actually nice. This hair will get like a 4 from me, just because. So I'll try to make them into wig and make a video for them on TikTok. So follow me on TikTok. I'll post some of this video to TikTok. Making my hair for people that know. I just like to style it up. I bought a drawstring for like 2,000 something. It's 100% synthetic. I'm not mad at it. But I mean, see how bouncy, and it's a kinky. So like it's going to look like my hair blowout. So it was doing what I wanted it to do. You know what? Just in case, let's do a bond test. Oh, I didn't do a bond test for the burgundy and the last one I just reviewed, so we'll take them back out and do a bond test for them. We already know they are not human hair, but just so we follow would I call it procedure, because there's no procedure. Nobody's asking me to do shit. Nobody's asking me to do anything, but so just so we follow procedure, this is a bond test for the drawstring. Ooh, 100% synthetic. See how it went up in flame? This is what I expect the synthetic to just go, because it's what you're about to refer to as ogosho. That these things that catch fire easily. So that one is gone out too. Okay. The welt is not very strong too. Is it wells or wealth? It's not strong too, the thing shall coming out of me. Okay. So this is it. I'm going to do a bond test for this. I feel like this is 100% synthetic, but let's find out. Yep. See, it went up in flame like that. So we already discovered that the ponytail and the burgundy is just. This place smells like the first one. You know how bad this first one smells like? I was like, no, this is not it. That's how bad this one also smells like. One I called 8 inches. I've not done, but there's nothing to do here. I can already tell that it is. I'll be doing a bond test for that too. Oh, this is the most synthetic of all. Like, it just went into frying mode. See that?
It was at this moment that she knew. She f***ed up.
Oh my god.
Well, there's no. You know when you burn nylon, there's supposed to be like a crust. There's no crust. Hold on, let me try that again. It's burning up really fast, but there's no crust. And if there's no crust, but it has a smell. So I'm guessing it's a mixed, or it's a very high grade quality. But to the touch, it does not feel like much. It does not even feel like human hair to the touch. But I'm surprised. There's no crust. But it smells like synthetic. So I'm guessing it's high value. High value. Okay, it's high. It's high quality. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Synthetic. Let's give it another try. Maybe, I don't know. No, there's no crust, but it smells bad. So we know it's synthetic, but it might be high value, high quality. I keep saying high value. All these stupid straight men would podcast will not come and finish my mouth for me. So this is actually better. So I will give this, instead of a 4 that I said initially, I'll give this like a 6. And the closure, I say closure, the closure is 100% human hair. You can tell from the way it jingles. You don't see, it's 100% human hair. So the closure is human hair. The only thing that it's not so great about this hair is the closure. And they use a closure net, just didn't ventilate. It's machine sewn. So I think from that's all for the straight hair I bought from Jumia. I think I spent about 40 to 50,000 naira on this. I'll put the prices there anyways. I'll put the prices under each so let's move to the coily ones. I swear I had eye hope for the coily ones. I had really eye hope for coily ones. I was like, no, this is going to be better because I was giving them excuses after excuses because no, it can't be bad. This one, I did not even have to do bond test for this one before I know it's not human hair. Ask me how I know now, because first of all, it wasn't smelling like synthetic when they bought it, but I did the water test. And if you know anything for human hair, you know that water test is like your best bet. So I did a water test and it did not bounce back. I already knew that this biggie. So I'll be doing the bond test for this, and the color is off. I ordered for a black, a brown came. Thank you. A brown came. This is my stupid brother Manuel. Come and sing. Oh, the bear. Oh, look at that. Oh, the bear. Oh, the bear. But look at that. I don't already introduce you. So we're going to be doing the bond test now. Ooh, I bought this hair since November. Now laziness not make me do this review, and I'm the only one editing, and I have a full-time job. I'm training on the side. I have don't worry, when that one is accomplished, I will share the good news with you guys. So for the coily, the first one, the color is off, so that's a -1 over whatever I wanted to give you. See how fast it went on fire. Ooh, I almost burnt my hand. Funny enough, it's not even smelling as horrible as the one that happened to be part human hair, but the texture is amazing. The color is off, so -1. So I wanted to give you like a 6, -1, that's over 5/10 for this hair because of the color. And I did not order for a 20 inches, and the 20, let me verify that it's 20 inches first. Nope. See, it's supposed to be 20 inches. It's stretched, and it barely got to 18. See, it barely got to 18. So this is like a 5 is fine just because of texture. This is like a 5/10. How much did I pay for it? I honestly don't know. Oh, I paid 4.5 for this, so I'm not even so mad about it anymore. I'm not so mad about it anymore. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, I got a closure too. That one, so this, I went straight to AliExpress, and I was like, oh, somebody told me that if you want to start importation business, go to AliExpress, yeah, so you can see reviews, blah blah blah, because Alibaba, the minimum order quantity is crazy, the shipping fee is crazy. So I went to AliExpress, set the what's it called, the filters to free shipping. So I got this. This hair is shorter than shit, and it's supposed to be 10 inches. So this is about 6 inches. That's already the first red flag. I was like, fuck, I've been scammed. I'll put a picture of what the seller posted on AliExpress here, and I was so annoyed. So yeah, because I'm trying to give. Also, I'm back. I'm going to give the hair a little water spray because I want to give the hair a chance. This is where I knew that this hair iron shit, of course, coming from the pack, it smells like synthetic, but doing the water test, there's no recoil. You know when you, I don't know, let me see if I can, yeah, there's, when you comb hair, it's supposed to be this stretch. I didn't get that. Then I did the bond test. I already did the bond test for this one before, but just to be on the safer side, I'm not like biased or nothing, I'll be doing it again. So I just cut this much off it. So where is it? Yeah, okay. I already did the bond test for this one and it burns horribly. So we are going to be doing it on camera just to be safe. Do you see that? That's not human hair, and it was marketed as 100% human hair. However, there's no crust. So I'm guessing they mixed it up because it was about 15,000, no shipping fee. Because like I said, I searched for no shipping fee. Man, I don't do 1 hour for you. So this is that for that, and I got a complimentary pin, net rather, sorry, which I did not appreciate because the hair wasn't all that. So don't call me ungrateful, I just wasn't feeling that hair. But packaging though, I'm not mad at the packaging. So that's that for the AliExpress. And the coily hair I got from Jumia. Now let's move to closure. I had a wig I wanted to remake or fix because the closure wasn't coming out so right. So I bought a closure. And like I said, last time I bought closure was 3,000. So I set my filter to around 3,000. And I saw this one, Kim K closure. I was so excited. It was ventilated, blah 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 blah. First of all, its expression, like, it's even worse than all the hair I've reviewed so far. And see, can you see that? It's all this closure that I made into like all this silicone or a velcro kind of material, and just put the lace over it. And because it's Jumia now, you can only pick on, there's no even video. Like most apps they have video, Jumia no get video. This is what I got for 3,000 plus. It's just horrible. I would have just gone to regular market and gotten a Kim K closure for this. This is one thing I'm mad about all day. Like, I promise you, I was so infuriated. It's like, it's worst of all the hair I've reviewed today. Is the texture is we already know this is going to be synthetic, but let's check. You see how fast it's on fire. It smells like burning rubber. The rest have been smelling like burning synthetic hair. This one smells like burning rubber. This is the worst hair I've reviewed today so far. So that's that about that. I'll be making them in 2 weeks. If you want to see them, stay glued to my channel, and some of them will be posted to my TikTok. So you can follow me on TikTok. You can check me on all platforms at Black Betty, BLAQ_Betty, except for Twitter, that's BLAQ_Betty_. Every other platform I am there as Black_Betty, BLAQ_Betty. Or you can just find me on TikTok and click the Instagram icon, and it will take you to my other platforms. So that's that about that. We'll be making them in 2 weeks as time goes on, because this one took me over 2 months to make the video. So only God knows when I'm going to be making the video for individual hair. So that's that about that. Thank you for joining my video. I appreciate it. Thank you. So that's that about that. Bye.